I like penis.
Okay, well that's in the recording. Welcome back.
Hello. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Reelest podcast. I'm your host, Ben.
What's your last name?
Ben.
Benjamin.
And y'all already know I'm Brayden.
Benjamin.
That's special guest Gustavo right down there. And this is our actual special guest.
Alex. Hello.
Alex! Award-winning filmmaker Alex.
Award-winning
Yes.
filmmaker. Was that real?
And
Short film Crust. Several more in the works. I actually filmed one. I filmed a short film yesterday. Not a major one, but it's in the works.
We should get that. We should get that on the podcast.
And successful YouTuber.
And successful YouTuber.
I have 28 subscribers. Yeah.
That is more than the Reelest podcast.
Well,
this is an incredible collab. I have more, but it's like fake.
I also
like, most of them are just like
fake.
There's a couple bots probably on.
Yeah, there's like bots. And there's also like people who just like subscribe just for no reason, like not because I was like making videos at all.
You don't have real ones. None of the
realest.
Yeah.
None of your Patrons yet.
Yeah, no
not
patrons.
Quite, not quite.
we have it's on YouTube.
We got 5 movies to cover today, so I'd suggest that we just get right into it because it's going to be a lot.
So, listen. The thing about this.
Ooh, not yet. Let's cover a good movie first.
Cover the bad one first.
let's
cover the slop first.
The worst one first.
Okay, so this movie, when I sat down to watch it, all right, I could not get the thought out of my mind, which is that Vada the Hutt is exactly like his father. All right, so
just we're talking about Mandalorian and Grogu.
I guess we're talking about Mandalorian and Grogu.
We are starting with Obsession, which is not.
No, we're not.
Okay, we're not.
I vote that we talk about Mandalorian and Grogu right now.
What do you even have to say about that? 5 minutes.
Mandalorian and Grogu. I think I speak for everyone when I say I'm probably the biggest Star Wars fan here. Does anyone object?
Yes, absolutely, you are.
Like, I thought Gustavo was objecting.
No,
I could see myself being up there too.
You're up there, but I don't
you
don't surround me. Respect. And that's honestly, Ben, that's a good thing at this point.
Yeah, it is. But that's beside the point. All right.
What did Brayden, the resident Star Wars fan, give Mandalorian and Grogu? A terrible score.
10 out of 10.
Because it's a bad movie. Wait, raise your hand.
Why is it bad?
Why is it bad?
Yeah.
Where do I even begin?
It's objectively bad. It's objectively a bad movie.
There's this character. His name is Vada the Hutt. By all means, he must be assassinated.
That's like a nitpick, though.
That's not a nitpick.
Is he like his father, though? Is he like his father?
Voiced by Jeremy Allen White.
He's actually not like his father, or he doesn't want to be like his father. They tell us that a lot in the movie. They don't want to. He doesn't want to be like his father. Yeah, he wants to be his own man. Doesn't want to be like his father.
And Star Wars Twitter like tried to make that like a meme, even though like it's just bad writing. Like the meme is that it's bad writing.
Wait, did you say? Hold on, let me interrupt. You said Star Wars Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually Star Wars.
Please, I don't know if I want to touch that with a 1,000-foot pole.
Wait, Alex, what's your thoughts on Star Wars as a franchise?
Oh, so my dad, he's the big fan of Star Wars, so he showed them to me like as I was little and kind of growing up. So I didn't really capture that much when I was growing up, but like as it stands now, original trilogy, obviously, like it is what it is. They're really great, solid for like trilogy. They're very like influential to film history and sci-fi. I mean, it's like inspiration of Dune or whatever the books, but then prequels come along. No, sorry, no. For episode 1 and 2 and 3, I think are all terrible. I'm sorry. I don't know if you like episode 3, Brayden. I think you do.
Objectively,
I do.
Objectively speaking, it's a bad movie, but it's funny as hell.
I really hate the movie. My main thing is with the movies, like with the time, I can get behind some like special, like bad special effects, just because like Lord of the Rings, those had them too. My thing is, Lord of the Rings had good acting. uh, in episode
Ooh.
3, or like all of them, like Anakin is the main plot line is that like it's Anakin's like tragic downfall, and it's like it's supposed to be this really tragic and dark character, but like how am I supposed to take him seriously when like his acting is wooden and it's like
I hate
terrible.
you.
Terrible.
Also, wouldn't
It's because you're so beautiful.
it's wooden acting and terrible writing.
It's just
And
a
then
horror.
and then, yeah, like George Lucas
bits.
is directing too.
Uh,
Yeah.
Well, I do like
then what's
episode
the
3
line
quite
where
a bit, but
And then
I don't like
don't forget
episode
about this.
3 too.
Don't forget about the sequel trilogy.
I'm not gonna. So with and also one more thing, I do want to mention kind of like the rise in like I'll say the bell curve going up of people liking episode 3 a lot more now than like what people used to.
Alex is so passionate about this.
You know, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna like go out and say that like judge people for their tastes or whatever. But a lot of these reviews seems to be like, oh, it's so much better after watching the sequel trilogy, or Anakin is hot, and it's either like one of those two, and then it's like you look at their profile picture and it's like an Anakin profile picture, or it says like mentally ill in their bio or something. And then, well, what am I wrong?
No, you're not. You kind of got it spot on.
So then the sequels. So the sequels. Now I see the. So what I'm like 2015. So I'm like 10 years old when these are out. So I see all of them in theaters. Obviously. Like Force Awakens is like, I don't know. I haven't watched it in a really long time. I've watched it once outside of theaters. It's like okay. I don't know. There's some like clunky moments with like the fan service, I guess. Last Jedi I could genuinely tell you nothing about for how like controversial of a movie that is. I can't tell you anything about it. I just know that one thing my dad always recalls to me is that there's an ugly CGI horse in the movie. So
That's true.
But and then and then that one has Rian Johnson's directing, I guess. But then yeah, Rise of Skywalker. The kiss is weird, but it's like I also don't care about the franchise, so it's like it's a bad movie, but it's like I can't give it like a half star just because it's like I don't have the connection to the franchise. I don't care.
Right, it didn't ruin my childhood.
Gustavo doesn't either, but it didn't stop him.
And then the spinoffs, I haven't touched any of those shows. Don't plan on it.
What
and
about
then
Andor is genuinely good.
Andor.
Oh, yeah,
Just watch Andor. Just watch Andor. That's it.
Promise.
you have to watch Rogue One too.
No, you don't.
No, I have watched that. I watched that in theaters. It was like fine, I guess.
What's funny? I'm realizing
kind of interesting director.
I'm realizing that the Mandalorian and Grogu is the first Star Wars movie I've ever seen in a theater, and it will be the only Star Wars movie I've ever seen in a theater because I'm definitely not watching a single Star Wars movie after this. At least not
Sean Levy's Star Wars.
Also, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex, you gotta know. Brayden had Rogue One in his top 4 with like Get Out. So like
I mean, we change over.
And like I think it was also like a Marvel movie and Goodfellas in there at some point too.
Yeah, no, he had
which
like
Marvel movie? Was it like Spider-Verse?
I think it was Infinity War. Yeah, it was Infinity War, Rogue One,
before.
The Batman, I think.
No, I love the Batman. I'll defend that one.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was Suicide Squad and Get Out.
Yeah. Matt
Reeves Batman. I really love that movie.
One sec. I gotta do a dramatic.
He wanted to have like a Marvel, a DC, and a Star Wars in his top 4.
I gotta do a dramatic reading of Brayden's review of Get Out because it really is something special. Had me standing up and cheering like it was a football game. It got a minute-long standing ovation from me. We love vengeance in this house. And I have to say, Brayden, that is probably one of the funniest reviews I've ever read because it reads like satire.
But you know he did that shit too. You know he actually did that shit.
But we're talking about a movie that is not Get Out. We're talking about a movie that's bad. And I got to put this out there. I didn't see it because I respect my own time.
Ben, I was just gonna like not even mention that until after the review was over to see if anyone like any of our
Well, I'm-
millions of viewers like caught that. Like I wanted you to like review it like as best you could.
Well,
Alex is getting a short.
I gotta mention it now because I have not heard
Oh, I'm just-
a single good thing about this movie. I do not feel anything about the fact that you guys have seen it other than pity. I feel pity that you guys have put yourselves through Mandalorian and Grogu. Because a lot of that,
Okay, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. You're
it's a
acting
movie.
You're acting like this is a torture device, like brought on by like.
It would be for me. It was for me. It actually was like torture. Like
No, it wasn't torture. It was just
literally
like,
from like the moment that the movie started, I was just like I just wanted it to. I just wanted it to end from the moment that the movie started.
That was me with Animal Farm when we saw.
You literally saw Animal Farm and you sat there and were like, nah, I'm not gonna watch Clayface. I'm not gonna watch Clayface."
Give me a reason to watch Clayface. Give me a reason to watch
Oh, it
Clayface.
looks, oh come on, that looks interesting. Even if it's
Not
bad,
to
it'll
me.
be like
It doesn't look
Alex
interesting.
Stowe, bro. Even Alex knows what's up.
it's like rated R body horror. Whatever. No, but
Is
Mandalorian.
it
and
rated
Grogu-
R?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh,
It's DC.
okay.
You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe then. Maybe then.
The thing is, I've heard two things about Mandalorian and Grogu,
Let's hear him.
and those two things are: Vod the Hutt is his own man, and is not like does not want to be like his father, and that it is bad
True.
and boring. And I want to know if those two things are accurate.
Our first one is accurate. He also
Yeah.
needs to
Yes.
die. He needs to die right now. The
Yeah,
second
there's a sequence where it's just Grogu for like 40
one-
minutes.
that is the most boring part of the movie. I don't think the
I
movie
hated
is
it.
always boring. I think if you're into The Mandalorian as a show and as a concept, you're gonna enjoy aspects of the movie. Like I enjoyed specific sequences because it was the Mandalorian being cool, but it wasn't like
That's
it
fair.
was like good action. It wasn't like great action. It was just this is cool. This is good. For like a solid
I agree.
time watching the movie, I was like, "Oh, this isn't like terrible. This is just like mid or whatever. Like it's just what it is." And it still like stinks that this is the first Star Wars movie in 7 years, but like I can roll with this. And then the final act came, and the movie's also so damn long that you just you I mean I became like Gustavo towards the end because you were like
Hmm.
I want to go to bed, I want to leave, I want to get out of here. And I
Mhm.
didn't feel that way at the time,
Get
and I
me
was
outta
like, "Oh,
here."
he's being over dramatic." By the last 20 minutes of that movie, I was genuinely in the same boat. And it's Star Wars, and like I like most things that Star Wars does. So the fact that this was just such a miss for me, like really made me upset too, because it's like
Yeah,
I'm the only one here
Even
who's like really a fan of like I would argue 80%, 90% of Star Wars as a whole.
even Star Wars Resistance.
I genuinely have not seen Resistance since it came out, so I don't remember.
Okay,
I
but
don't think I liked it very much.
This
How
guy
many
like the
days-
acolyte, bro.
no,
That's
yeah.
not
How
that
many
hard of a
days-
take, to be honest.
it's fine. How many days
This guy like the
was
Bad
Pedro?
Batch.
How
That's
many
also
days
not a
was
hot
Pedro
take.
Pascal on set?
I don't
You
know.
only see his face like once or twice, right?
I know that
Like 6 or
Brandon,
7.
I think Brandon Wayne and the other guy who does the I'm gonna have
Stunts.
to look it up. The other guy does
They
the
got
stunts.
credited.
Lateef Crowder. Lateef Crowder's the other guy who does the stunts.
Yeah.
The stunts.
So,
they
Brayden,
both
what are
run set
your-
more.
So, Brayden, you like the show, like the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian?
I do like the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian.
Okay.
The third
I
season.
remember. I remember I had to watch. So the clip, spoilers for Mandalorian, I guess, like the I don't know.
No, I haven't seen it.
I don't know,
Don't
it's
spoil
like
it, bro.
6. I don't know. It's like 8 years old, but like, and I had to watch like a clip of it for my film class about like reveals, like where like Luke comes on screen.
Yeah, that was season 2
What-
finale.
Yeah, then it's like you see his like zombie like Mark Hamill young face.
It looks worse in the Book of Boba Fett, when they like just straight up like deep fake CGI that bullshit just completely. It looks a little bit better in Mandalorian season 2. It's still
You see less of
CGI
it in Mandalorian season 2.
yeah.
That's
well,
why it
also,
looks better.
The deep fake that they used for Mandalorian season 2 is just arguably better technology, and then they just got really lazy with the spin off. That's beside the point. This movie sucks. I don't think we have anything else to say about it. I'd really like to move on to Obsession.
Well, but
Yeah,
did you like the part where Sigourney Weaver says they don't want to start a war, and last act of the movie
Yeah.
they just bombed the fucking Hutt planet?
The best part
Did you like
is-
that?
as someone who's going to keep up with the story after this, they probably didn't start a war. That probably doesn't matter at all.
yeah, that's
So-
awesome.
I also have one
So,
thing
yeah.
to say about Grogu that I guess I'll mention. I don't know. It's clear he's like well, I have like two small things to mention. So stock sound effects, like the baby noises. That was kind of funny when those popped
Yeah.
up. Also, so you guys saw it in IMAX, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Were
Yeah.
there aspect ratios that were changing? Because I saw it in a regular like laser theater at AMC, and the aspect ratios were changing from like 239 wide to 185.
Yeah, it wasn't like filling the whole
Yes.
screen.
That's
But it
weird
wasn't like filling the
because
whole screen.
if you went to Providence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Providence, it's supposed to be doing that because it's supposed to have the IMAX format. So
Yeah, it wasn't doing that.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
supposed
it
to
was
have like a
shot-
few minutes of
It was shot for IMAX, not with like full IMAX cameras, but it was like that was the
Yeah.
way to watch it.
It's like how they're doing it for the new Spider-Verse movie, and also how they did it for the Bride.
You mean Spider-Man or Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse. They're gonna format the animation for 143.
Oh, that's
IMAX.
sick. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm so
Oh,
yeah.
All right, sick.
Anyways,
Final scores
what-
then, I guess, because I'm done with Mandalorian
Yeah.
and Grogu.
4
Um,
out of 10.
I gave it a 3. Ben, respectfully, your NA for this one. Just 'cause-
Yeah, not applicable, man. Not applicable.
10 out of 10.
I hated this movie so much. I hate it so much, so much, and I haven't even seen an episode of The Mandalorian. Like I
Couldn't have
remember,
made it better.
I started watching it when it came out. It wasn't my thing. I didn't finish the first episode, and I don't really care about Star Wars at all. It's all just like space mumbo jumbo bullshit, like lasers and aliens and blah blah blah, just
Monsters.
in one ear out the other, you know. But yeah,
Yes, that's a lightsaber, dude.
but yeah, there's like no world in which I enjoy this movie, but God, it was like literally like sitting on a giant spike that went up my butthole. That's what the movie felt like.
It was better
Oh.
than Revenge of the Sith.
Does that imply a 1 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Better than Revenge.
10 out of 10.
10. And the average was 3.1. So
A 10
we're
out of
all
10,
ridiculous.
which reduces to 1.
Okay.
We're all
So-
clearly-
Let's talk.
Oh, our math, yeah.
Let's talk about a good movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Great Escape.
So,
Yeah.
Yay!
no, we're talking about Obsession.
Obsession.
Yeah.
So, holy shit, this movie is gonna break like $400 million on a $750,000 budget,
Insane success.
I hope it
Insane
makes-
success.
which
Billion.
is a good thing. But I'm afraid that producers are gonna be like, "Hey,
They're gonna learn.
why isn't this happening to my movie?" And it's just gonna not.
Get Gustavo to direct a movie next. Get
Oh
Cole.
my
Get
God.
Cole.
No, Cole
Yeah, you
actually
gotta
is
get
gonna be
Cole.
next up. Cole's actually gonna be next up, except he doesn't want to
Please.
make movies anymore.
But he wants to be a
We'll see.
photographer like
We'll see.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
No, he wants to get into politics.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, like,
but that's
Yeah,
not
I mean,
good.
we'll
That's
see.
not
We'll
good.
see.
So,
So,
But
Obsession.
Obsession, me and Alex, we saw it at Buff, like
yeah,
in February or March.
and you guys, I don't think you guys gave it high scores at the time.
We didn't. Yeah,
I
we
gave
didn't
it-
really like it that much.
I enjoyed it. I gave it a 7.
Rattle.
I liked it more than you and Tommy.
Yeah, me and Tommy didn't really vibe with it that much.
Now,
And-
did you and Tommy give it the same score?
I think.
I think-
Did we?
I think you guys both gave it 3 stars originally. I
Yeah.
remember.
And I don't know what the
Like,
fuck I was
text
thinking,
my
man.
partner.
Now you both have it at 4.5. Look, I'm not saying nothing.
I don't.
but
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't know
Tommy
what I was
sometimes-
thinking.
I feel like Tommy sometimes just like looks at your rating. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's my rating too," and then like rates it the
No,
same.
there are plenty of movies that me and Tommy disagree on.
We had like I would say like 2/3 of our ratings at Buff were like all the same, but then we had a couple we kind of like disagreed on. Like
Yeah, The Furious was one.
Yeah, that and Cramps also. Tommy didn't really
Oh, yeah.
vibe with it. I thought like you and me.
That was really
you
good.
and
I liked
yeah,
Cramps a lot.
you thought it was funny, and then yeah, I think that. Well, I just those two, I guess.
Yeah,
So-
the crowd at Buff was really into Obsession. They really liked it.
They were into everything. To be fair,
They were in it. Even
They were glazing.
except Sugar Hot.
well, that was like a couple. So a lot of people were like kind of scared to get into that one.
yeah. Sugar Hot was probably why like we didn't vibe with the movie that much.
Becca
'cause Sugar Hot
Kozak,
was so
please make more
horrible.
movies.
Yeah, support indie
You know, you had your miss this time, but please keep going.
But yeah, don't
I
watch
believe
Sugar
in you.
Hot. Everyone who watches this video, don't watch Sugar Hot. Do not watch it. Please don't watch it. Don't
I'm
support
going
this
to watch
person.
It's a
Subscribe
rape
movie.
Becca
It's a movie about
Kozak
rape.
on-
It's
on
rape.
YouTube.
It's just rape scenes the whole movie.
I think that
satire.
put me off the movie that came after that. Yeah, I think that would put me in a bad mood.
Yeah, we were just in like a bad mood.
We
But
went- Wait, no. So this wasn't the night we slept over. No. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
well,
But
all right. So
yeah, it was just a bad. It wasn't.
so I'm just saying. I cannot believe that Brayden in his review said, "Hey, a bear is literally me." That's one of the funniest things.
It was so bad. People in home at DCU saw that.
Bro, I said
every woman that sees that review, please run away from this man.
Even the girls that don't see that review
Change
run
your
away from
profile
this man.
picture to Joker.
I said that they based him off of me, man. Not that I was him.
Okay, but basing it off of you still implies the same things.
No, it
all
actually
right?
was worse things.
They should have made him a Marvel and Star Wars fan. He's like playing Marvel Rivals.
Actually,
hate
Ben
Marvel
Brayden doesn't like Marvel. Yeah, he does
Also-
not like Marvel Rivals.
Brayden, you are never watching my pets.
Oh,
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Yeah,
That's in the
every
first
movie
5 minutes of the
we're
movie.
But like,
I have
yeah,
that in my
we talk
notes,
about
actually.
spoilers.
I'm
this
not
movie
gonna go
is
through all of
so
them.
successful. This movie is doing
I'm not-
so well.
I'm not gonna go through all my notes just because it's like I have so many. But I think something also to highlight with the cat, since you brought it up. I was reading like someone else's comment. It's cool because it's like really good foreshadowing for like his just lack of responsibility in general, because it's like that aspect, and then it also the cat dies by the pills also, so it's like it's just
It's
cool.
Chekhov's pills.
Yeah, and
They
then
use
it's like
them at the end.
that's how he dies in the end too. So.
Yeah.
Sorry
And like
to interrupt.
I love how much of a coward Bear is. Like he's one of the worst like protagonists ever. Like as a person, like just a terrible guy. And like he cannot commit to literally anything, man, except for like keeping Nikki.
If he had used his words in the beginning, he wouldn't have died. The worst he would have got was like a no.
If he used his words to be like,
50-50 gamble, like, you know.
Curry Barker said that he wanted Nikki to be both like it's like an ambiguous as to whether or not she even had a crush on Bear. Like,
Yeah, which
there
I
were
like.
scenes where he told like Indy to like not act like she was into Bear, and then also to like act like she wasn't a Bear. And while I think as the audience, at least initially, like I definitely believed, oh yeah, like she is going to reject him, and that's why he makes the wish. I still feel like there's a world in which he just confesses his feelings, and she's just like, yeah, like the same, you know, like it's
More
not,
on the camp. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, like it's not like a
No, finish
given,
your thought.
but like he didn't even try, like he just immediately took the easiest way out, which was
Hmm.
a random.
It's more like Cole than you, Brayden.
No. Oh no.
but also I gotta be
It's
honest
not
with
like
you.
me. It was a joke, but
How would there is the whole thing of Bear did not think that it was gonna work, right?
Yeah, like they wanted to like make Bear kind of like sympathetic. Because he's kind of in over his head. He's kind of
that
in
was
over
what
his
I read
head.
on the first watch.
But then there's the scene
He kind of
where he
spirals,
says, "What's so bad about dating me?"
Yes,
yeah, so
that's like
I
that's
think
like-
I
it's a
literally
downward
turned to
spiral
Gustavo
for
then,
him.
where I was like, oh shit. Like I don't know
So
if I was
that-
next to you or Tommy, but whoever I was next to, I was like, oh shit. Like when I saw that, I was like,
That's-
oh, fuck.
that is probably the most important scene in the movie. I would say. I would argue one of the most important scenes of understanding
Yeah.
Bear as a character.
I watched it with a couple people. Like the second time I went to Coolidge Corner, and I watched it like with a few other
Ooh,
people in the
Coolidge.
theater. Yeah, I watched it with a few other people, and we were all like,
just a humble brag. That's where you watched it. All right.
okay. Coolidge is a great theater.
I know
I don't mind spending a few extra bucks just supporting cool theater.
The most insane thing to me too is that this movie looks really good. Like it looks good.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
like
so good.
Lighting
it has
It's lit really well too.
You compare it to fucking.
It's like the biggest challenge.
You compare it to the Mandalorian and Grogu, which was like $150 million something. It's like
Shows what you can do.
you can make 150 more than 150 obsessions by
Less than
one
a million.
Mandalorian cook.
it's
And
obscene.
now Jason Blum is taking all of this movie's earnings.
Yeah. But like, yeah, the lighting specifically is like
so cool.
so good. And like I brought it up in my review. There's like that scene where Nikki is on like I like Barra's like front porch, and it's like lit in a way where you can literally like see the light reflecting in her eyes. Like that's so like insanely like cool. And I said in my review, it reminds me of in Lord of the Rings when like you would see Galadriel, like the lights of Glyndor, like reflecting in her eyes because she was the last of the elves to see the lights. So it's like they're always like with her. She's always like seeing them at all times. And they like did that like they didn't do that like in post. They did that like in camera. They had like a whole lighting rig to reflect in her eyes. So like I'm very curious how they did that because if they did it like in camera or if they did it like in post because it's impressive either way.
Yeah, because like we had like a lighting assignment in my film class that was like just like how backing and front light can literally just manipulate like certain facial features and stuff.
There's so much
Cool.
backlight in Obsession. There's so much backlight.
It's like I don't know. You think it would be like simple for like $100+ million, like 100 million plus movies to like actually have these technique downs with like all these like producers like. I don't know if you have like Sean Levy or like Brad
Mando and Grogu,
it's like you'd think
and like all
good.
all these guys,
like
all their movies look the fucking same. Every shot looks the same. Every corner of the frame looks exactly the fucking same. Everything looks exactly the fucking same.
Spend $150 million, but don't hire gaffers, man.
They don't hire gaffers. Everything looks so
genuinely what the Daredevil production team does at this point.
Like Daredevil should be like lit more interestingly, man. Because it's like Daredevil. It comes at fucking night.
I also want to bring up the way like Nikki is just like moved, like the way she moves in the film. She kind of gives off like I think they lower like the frame rate in a couple of sequences.
Yeah, there was that one. Yeah, there was that one where she like
it's
is
terrifying.
like in like reverse motion. Dude, that fucking scared the shit out of me, man. That fucking scared the shit out.
It's a movie. It's a movie that really gets under your skin. It doesn't rely on like cheap jump scares that like I would say much at all.
A couple, it's like they're earned after all of that.
Yeah,
honestly.
they are. They're definitely earned.
Because it's like something
also,
like Weapons, like has a bunch of cheap jump scares, but also it's because it's like a campy movie. It's like this is kind of less
Weapons
like,
doesn't rely on its jump scares. It just does it because it's like that's funny. Like it's almost like funny for
and also
it's a joke.
You. Yeah.
This in Weapons is the jump scare, and then you see the characters reacting to it afterwards.
Yeah,
like it's the jump scare. Like it's a deeply funny movie. It's funny and then it's scary.
Josh like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But also gotta bring up Ian's kind of an asshole.
Yeah,
He's fucking funny, bro. No, that guy's fucking funny. No, that guy's funny, bro.
He's funny. He's just like a douchey guy.
I forget what the actor's name is, but he's a frequent collaborator with
Cooper Tomlinson.
They
work together all the time.
I don't know. Sarah's kind of like the only like sympathetic, like
she's still not.
And then she's got the worst fate.
She's still not that great. She's over there.
Maybe not the worst fate. One of the worst ones.
Oh, I got $1 billion. Gets shot in the face.
That was so funny. Yo, Barry, we're got $1 billion over here.
The audience was rolling.
No,
yo, it's $1 billion fucking dollars. Bro, why didn't they just give that $1 billion to a homeless guy and have him make a wish?
Exactly.
Also, Sarah did at the beginning of the movie. Sarah's like when Nikki like uses Sarah's money to give to a homeless guy. Sarah's like, he's gonna buy drugs with it. Just like, jeez, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then there's there's that cute little song that plays too. Like that was
Soundtrack.
It's like, oh, it's so romantic.
Well, there's not really a lot of licensed music. I guess there's a couple moments, but the score is really cool too.
But
the score was fantastic. Yeah. The score was so fucking good.
We could talk about this movie for hours, man. Like this movie is just really good.
It's also really rewatchable too. It's so rewatchable.
It's an easy horror movie to recommend.
This is the moment, people gonna be like, this is the moment when Bear becomes Heisenberg type shit. Like it's just gonna be like, this is the moment when Bear becomes the real villain in the movie, as if he's not.
No, I actually it was the worst movie I've seen because I didn't relate to the main character.
I work at a theater, and all of my coworkers are talking about it, and they're all seeing it, and they all love it, and it's also they all understand what the movie is saying. Mm-hmm. Like they understand what the messaging of the movie is.
They're media literate.
Yeah, they're media literate about it.
It communicates it in a way
my
that
parents
not,
know about this movie.
But
they know about.
It's not upfront, but it's you understand what the movie is saying.
Still, my favorite review on Letterboxd was the person being like, I can't believe this movie's treating Bear as the victim when he's not, and it's just what the fuck is this person talking about?
That has to be some of them are not real.
Someone on Twitter was like, I refuse to watch this movie because it's claiming to be feminist, but there's literally violence against women in the movie.
It's actually about a woman who doesn't have her own agency.
Her own agency, yeah.
Right.
It's that is the point. That is the movie.
And Andy Navarro was so good. She was so good in this fucking movie.
Yeah, she was the best part.
She was insane. She was insanely good. She was insanely good.
Okay, she allegedly doesn't
from 13 Reasons Why to this.
Yeah. She
13 Reasons Why would that would take everything.
I could see her being a final girl for hopefully for good horror movies.
It's
sign on for.
I think it's one of those roles where it's this actor is going to never have to struggle to find work.
Exactly. I just don't want her to be typecast. That'd be you know what I mean?
I don't want basically typecasting her, so yeah, I guess.
I know, and I that was me subtly saying to shut the fuck up about that.
They replaced.
She said she wants to stay in horror. She said she wants to stay in horror, so
they replaced that one character that they fired from Scream with her.
Yeah, they replaced Melissa Barrera,
and then she gets fired.
Imagine making a good Scream sequel again. Imagine making Scream 8 or something.
Scream 7 was the most successful one in the franchise.
Yeah, it was the most. Yep,
everyone was like,
"No, we're highest grossing Scream."
Everyone was like, "No, we're gonna boycott this movie."
So. It was hot. It was higher grossing than the original Scream.
Okay,
so more than the original.
All right, let's give scores. So I give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Closer to a 10, honestly.
Well, yeah, to be fair, we all gave it a 9. So that is going to be a heart, right? Isn't that what we do whenever we all agree? We give it a little heart.
Yeah.
And the average was 4.1. So we're kind of right there with them. All right. Moving on to Under the Silver Lake.
That was Alex's pick.
I need my notes for this one. This is kind of hard to.
So I'll start off by saying that I didn't realize that this was a surrealist film immediately. Although it is obviously very easy to tell it's surreal. Throughout the movie, I'm a pretty big fan of surreal cinema. I've watched a lot of surrealist films in film class, but I won't say they always hit hard for me. This one is really interesting because I've been watching Spider Noir, which is a noir. It's Spider-Man Noir, but it's a noir.
Oh, that's out already.
Mystery, yeah.
It's actually pretty good. I watched it.
It is. It is pretty good. At least I'm only.
I didn't know that was out. Is Nick Cage in that or no?
Yeah, he does a really good job, to be honest.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, that's cool.
This movie's it brought me into that noir space I was already kind of in from watching that show, but it flips it on its head because Nicolas Cage is a guy who knows what he's doing. Ben Reilly is the character he's playing. He knows what he's doing. He is a superhero, but he's also just a really good detective. Andrew Garfield's character. Let me pull up the Sam. Sam is really not fully aware.
He is a fucking idiot.
Very relatable. Very not.
He's an idiot and he's a fucking loser. He doesn't have a job.
He can't pay rent.
He can't pay rent.
Yeah,
and he does not learn his lesson at the end.
I don't know what he does. He just jerks off all day, I guess.
Yeah, all the money's gone.
Random movie.
That's all I gotta say about that one. But he he's such a moron, and he's honestly like I don't know if you agree. I did not find him very sympathetic just watching him at all because he's just like going around.
No, he's not.
Uh,
Yeah.
No,
he's
no.
he's
No.
and he's just going
That's
around.
why I
And
love it.
he's and like he's
Just
kind of an
fun to
asshole.
It's fun to watch. I mean,
And
like,
also-
he's dilly dallying, bro.
Yeah,
I
Who
think
the
your
fuck is
mileage
the-
will vary. Kind of the
And who
one
the fuck is
scene
the
that-
dog killer? Who is the killing the dogs? All right.
I loved
They're
whenever he would
eating
just
the dogs.
he would just like be in a sequence, and then all of a sudden you could tell that things were shifting, and I think it's always just girls start like barking at him. Like it's like hilarious. Like
It's
I really
like
just,
so
I laugh.
funny.
Yeah.
The
I think
whole
this
time
movie
I
is
watched
so
the movie,
funny.
the whole time I watched the movie, I was literally like, I never knew what was going to happen next. Like, I never like knew where the next scene was
I
going
love
to
films
take
like
me.
that, yeah.
It,
Well,
and
it was
it's
so
not really
weird.
a linear plot. Like it is a linear plot. Like things happen in sequence, but like
But it's so
It's
fucking
just like
weird.
such like an adventure.
and also, I have
yeah.
so I think
Also-
no, you can go. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of I like kind of like the test or whatever you want to call it of like if you're gonna like the movie or not is if you laugh at that one scene towards the beginning where he like punches and pummels those two kids after they pretend to be graffiti in the car.
That is just that's funny as shit. But like,
I know.
Would he like make
Uh,
them
I
eat
also-
something? Isn't
yeah,
that,
he makes
like...
it eat an egg. He stuffs
Yeah.
an egg in the mouth and fucking breaks it. Like it's
Yeah, and then the other kids run away because they get scared. Because this 30-year-old like punches children in the face.
I gotta ask the question, like, what the fuck's happening in that movie? I think like most of the time, it's like, I think a lot of the stuff is in his head,
You think so?
but
It could be interpreted that way.
I think there's a mix a little bit.
Well, it depends.
Uh,
Do you want to view this as like this is a real thing that happened, or do you want to view it as in this is a world in which weird things happen?
I mean,
I think-
I view it as like an exaggerative world. Like I don't like, it's like there's like
Yeah,
this
I
weird
think-
guy with the piano, with all the
Yeah, oh my,
masks.
that was
Yeah.
so fucking weird.
It's so out of nowhere. It's honestly a little creepy. Like just
And then the scene where he gets smashed with the guitar too, and how bloody it is.
that was dope.
Yeah,
that was actually really
that
dope.
that whole scene was I agree with Brayden. That was fucking
you
like
guys-
creepy because it was so out of nowhere.
Do you guys like Brian De Palma's movies? Like I guess
Yeah.
it's like kind of what you would. It's like kind of probably inspired in some ways a little bit, but
It's like
I
if
really like De
Yeah.
Palma. So
if Brian De Palma and David Lynch and Preg had a baby, it would be David Robert Mitchell, and then he made this movie.
Kev?
I gotta bring up just the idea that a random map instead of a cereal box would lead him to a random spot in the woods, which even in the world of like even this world that we've seen is absurd. So that's why I'm of the opinion that some of the stuff he's making up in his head as he goes along, because he goes to that guy's house that's a writer and everything. And even Sam is kind of like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Just based on his face, it's like,
Yeah, even he was weirded the fuck out.
yeah. But
I
then it
didn't-
works.
I didn't
but-
realize, by the way, that Topher Grace was in this movie.
yeah,
At all. I know that's
he's
like
a-
where I ran
I always
off, but,
forget
like,
he's
Yeah, because his character doesn't have a name.
his character
I don't
is
think.
named
Most
Barney.
characters don't have a name.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
most
None of the
characters.
characters have a name besides Sam and Sarah.
Sydney Sweeney's best role. Also,
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney. Oh my god, when Sydney Sweeney showed up, I was like, "Is that Sydney Sweeney?" And
I also
It's
gotta,
weirdest hearing something pre-Euphoria.
it's also really funny. I know I'm saying a lot, but just the fact that he meets this girl once and they don't really like get along very well. Like they kind of like, it's like
there's like
fine.
something there, and it's
they kind of just bond a bit.
but you do
And then
kind of
she-
see how like Sam would like read more into it than there
He
actually
would kind of get
is.
in over his
He
head.
would definitely like get. It's like obsession. And then he gets one with Philo.
It's like
Because-
obsession, but if he's not Bear and he's just a weird.
He's just a
dude in
fucking
general.
yeah. He's just a
Somehow-
weird dude.
Because Bear's not weird. Bear's like
There's fucking.
Bear's an
He's just like
idiot.
Cole.
And
He doesn't
Bear
have
is-
confidence.
Stupid, and then
Bear
it just
is an
keeps going
idiot and
getting
he's
worse and
selfish.
worse.
This guy's not really even I don't know if maybe he's selfish. I don't know, but like he's also just
He's
like weird as fuck.
asocial and no work ethic and yeah.
No real, I don't know, no real desire. Like,
But I think that's what the movie is about more than the mystery at the end of it all. It's just this guy who has literally nothing in his life that is interesting at all, and then he just notices this girl disappears, and he's like, okay, well,
like
what's
This is what we're doing now.
instinct.
Yeah, this is what we're doing now. This is my life now.
It's like
also
like to it like that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I also watched Chair Company recently because it's like kind of has a similar kind of thing.
I still haven't seen it. I still haven't seen it.
Funny.
But also, the disappearance has two equally likely options. Number one, she died in the car crash at the beginning of the movie. Or number two, she's secretly in a concrete bunker with as a, in the harem of a billionaire.
Yeah, isn't that more interesting than her dying in a car crash?
But it's more interesting, but that doesn't mean it's true. Even in as the movie is concerned, it could be like a coping mechanism by Sam.
To Sam, it is probably much better that she was in a harem with this crazy billionaire sex cult guy
who got all his teeth pulled out and replaced.
You mean?
Which I think is a really funny detail.
Like it
just feels
creepy creature, like the naked lady. That was really.
It feels like it feels like he's rationalizing his weird ideas sometimes. You know what I mean? Like it's like a rationalizing. No, Sam. Like he's rationalizing what he already believes through his I don't know. What would you call it?
The scene where he's talking to his neighbor or friend, the friend at the bar, where he's they're talking about all that.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Sam is secretly the dog killer, just because he sees all these these people.
These are things that the movie cares about, to be honest with you.
Well, it's just they focus on, but it's just the movie says so much, but explains so little.
Yeah.
That's what it is, though. That's what the movie wants to do.
As soon as the movie ended, I was like, okay, I want to rewatch this right now. You know?
Yes, I've watched it 3 times, and I can say it gets better on every rewatch. Just because it's a fairly long movie. It's almost 2.5 hours. It's one of those things where it's there's so much that happens in the movie. When you go to rewatch it, there's things you forget that happened in the movie.
And there's also actual there's also actual clues, hidden clues in the movie.
And there's that and really cool set pieces too. It's a really well shot film.
But
the movie very well shot.
But the movie keeps insisting there's no hidden meaning to everything. They keep saying there's there's nothing.
But they hired a cryptographer for the movie, which is so funny. That's hilarious.
But also, it could be the end. They put all these secrets in there, and the end goal is you really wasted. The end message is you've really been wasting your time. You know?
Yeah.
That's what it says.
I hope this was a good use of your time, man. Maybe more positive. I mean, hey, you got it. Good job. Congrats, bro. You solved the mystery.
I'm interested in why it feels if you look at the first 2 reviews on Letterboxd, top reviews, they're pretty negative on the movie.
Yeah.
And there's not a moment in this movie where I really was sitting there and was like, this is what I'm watching right now is bad. Or I was never not entertained.
It's if you're not in if you're not into the movie in the first 10 minutes, you are
again, if you get mad by kids, then that's
If by that point you're not into the movie, it's not the movie for you.
That's just what the movie is. Yeah. No, but
it's also weird because David Robert Mitchell, It Follows wasn't anything like this movie.
Yeah.
It Follows was not remotely this it did have things in the movie that it didn't explain fully. But it was not anywhere near.
It didn't over-explain. It was the perfect amount. And also, End of Oak Street is also going to be very different too. Which is kind of he's diversifying his lineup of films, I guess.
Which is cool. And he still has It Follows too.
They Follow, is it called?
I don't know if it.
They Follow.
I don't know if there's. Are they sticking with that?
I thought so.
Yeah, I thought so too. But I saw like something like saying Naomi Aki was in It Follows too, not They Follow, but
No, no.
I don't know. They
Well-
Follow is kind of silly.
It follows for longer.
I think we're
Yeah.
running out of steam with this one, but if anyone wants to
No,
add anything else,
what was
about
I?
the
I was gonna
movie-
say one more thing. I forgot.
The score was good. The score was fantastic.
Yeah. I liked the little aspect of the they don't touch on it for too long, but like kind of the hidden messages through music and like, or well, they kind of touch on it more, like hidden music, like hidden messages between music and pop culture. I found that to be like very interesting because obviously that was like a kind of just a point in history, like of like, well, it's like, are these messages, are there like what satanic messages being sent like through
in
pop
the
culture? And I
background
found
of like
yeah, I think
Led
I just
Zeppelin
find it like a
records or something.
generally like interesting.
And the movie
topic.
is like critical of just
Yeah,
pop culture as a whole,
yeah,
but also just like the entertainment
like just
industry.
Hollywood in general.
Yeah.
Also, I think a
also we
lot
gotta
of
bring-
people that like a lot of people like interpret this film as sexist, which I disagree with completely because I feel like
What?
it's a pretty big like critique of all of that. I don't know. It's like
It's because the women don't speak enough.
yeah,
Bechdel test.
that's
Doesn't pass the Bechdel
probably
test.
what it
No
is.
Bechdel
Yeah.
test.
And also,
I got-
one other little thing is that I feel like this is a big movie that has like a case of like the responses you get where it's like, well, what was the point of that? I just wasted my time watching that, which is like, I don't know, what's the point of any movie? Like, the only movie I've like really said that with is like Sugar Rut that I can think of in recent memory, where I can say like, what was the point of that?
Yeah, even
Even
the Mandalorian and
Mandalorian-
Grogu. Yeah, even
I was
yeah,
about to say,
even
you
I
know what the
understand the
point
point of
is.
that. I know.
To make
You're
money,
either extending the plot line to make more money, get merch, you know, it's
Contracts.
just there's points, you know. Yeah, I don't know.
Pedro needs his paycheck to like do actual movies
Yeah.
to get the Eddingtons done.
You get the new Todd Haynes movie out.
Yeah,
Doomsday
with
done,
no-
right,
with
guys?
no,
Doomsday, right? Doomsday, real movie. Doomsday.
Yeah.
Avengers Doomsday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brayden, you were saying that we're like
No,
running
who
out of steam
cares?
with
That'll
this
be
movie,
fun.
but like I feel like there is so much to talk about it with this movie. But like, I mean, I don't
I'll
know.
look
I
through
just
my
want to
notes.
watch it again.
We're running out of podcast time.
Yeah.
I have two
Oh,
more
there's-
movies to cover.
I gotta
wanna-
before we move on, I gotta bring up the shot of that singer's shit in the toilet that we linger on for a good couple seconds. All right.
It was disgusting, by the way.
Yeah, but I just want to bring up the movie brings it up, so now I have to bring it up now because the movie thought it was important enough to show it in excruciating detail. I must describe it, not fully, but that's all I'm going to use. That's all the words we're going to use to describe it now.
Also, what there was one, two funny two jokes in the film I thought were great, just little things. When the two characters are having sex and they start talking about the Nirvana poster, I thought that was great. They're like, "Oh, I saw him in concert. Is like his daughter signed it or whatever." And then when someone says to him, "Oh, I like your shirt," and it's just a plain shirt. I don't know, just like the random like nothing characters that are in the background like have like just random like really funny lines.
Gustavo, by the way, I like your shirt.
Yeah, thanks. It's just a tank top. Yeah. Nirvana the band.
Yeah, I heard a clear Nirvana the band, the movie, the band, the movie reference.
Oh yeah, Alex, I got Burden onto Nirvana the band.
So good.
Nice.
I've
watched the web series. I need to watch the actual show though.
I haven't.
All
I
right.
only watched the first two episodes of the web series. I watched the rest of the show, and then I watched
It's
the
funny,
movie.
yeah.
It's awesome.
The
All right,
movie's great.
let's
Yeah,
give
yeah.
ourselves some scores.
All
10 out
right.
of 10 in my top 20 favorite movies of all time.
Ooh.
I give it a 3.5. I liked it. I think it'd probably be watching it, give it a high score, but it's my first time
Yeah.
watching it, so.
Gustavo, you go.
Yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10, and also definitely would give it a higher score if I were to rewatch it, which I definitely will at some point.
I'm with Ben, 3.5. I think towards the end, I maybe just lost a little bit of steam with the movie. But I will say in general, as I accidentally unplugged my laptop, so hopefully that doesn't become a problem. And I fixed it. Yay! I will say that like I think on a second
stop
watch
recording?
through. No, I don't think so. Let me double check. Now we're good. I will say that like I think I'll also probably bump it to like a 4 on a rewatch. But I did like lose a little bit of steam. I just by the time we got to the harem, I was like, I was just like, all right, we're doing a lot here. Like, I'm loving.
There's
I'm
lots
not,
of set pieces in the
you
film,
know,
which is cool.
it's great, but like like let's move on. And yeah, the
And
average
I
is
just-
3.4,
it's
so
just-
we're kind of right there with it.
Yeah,
It's just so fucking weird, man.
So
fucking movie.
let's talk about. I think was this my pick? I think this is my pick.
Great Escape.
Yeah, it's the Great Escape.
Yeah. All right. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not
I'm
Mandalorian
sorry.
and Grogu.
Where
No,
did
honestly,
you see
Ben,
this in
I'm
like a
sorry.
Criterion Closet video?
I thought number one.
Is it in the code?
So I watched this pretty early on, and I enjoyed it. And then y'all hated it, which I think is kind of funny.
Ben, I'm sorry. I feel bad that I didn't like it. I actually do feel bad that I didn't like it. Because I really did try to
I
give
thought
it a
I was
chance.
crazy. I thought I was gonna be the odd one out. So.
It's a long movie. It's way too long.
Oh,
It's way too long.
I don't have that many. I don't have like that many like criticisms of the movie. It's just like they're just very like
It's just a
big
glaring
criticism.
issue.
Yeah, it's just like it's very long. I didn't enjoy any of the characters. I didn't
There's
enjoy any
80
of the
characters.
performances. There's too many characters. I didn't like the performances. Like Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen's like one of those guys where it's like, back in the day, he was the man. He was the guy. He was the coolest guy in the theater. He's the coolest guy in Hollywood. And I'm watching this movie and I'm like, he's a guy.
I hope there's some other examples.
Yeah, he's
honestly,
he's literally just a guy.
Also, I have to say this. This
He's good at
movie is
bullet.
pre-Hays Code.
The Haze
Everything
Code.
after, I mean, you know. Hays
And there's
Code,
no gay
restricted
subtext.
a lot
There's
of
no
stuff.
fucking gay subtext. Like one of their popular reviews on Letterboxd says there's gay subtext in every
They
scene.
say that about
What? No,
everything.
no.
They say
There's
that
no
about
gay
everything.
subtext. It's just two guys like talking in the same scene. Oh my god, this is like gay.
There's
subtext.
more gay
It
subtext
reminds me of
between two
Oscar.
fucking grains of sand on a beach.
Yeah.
Also, the movie could have ended at the 2-hour mark when they escape.
like I when I was watching it, like they escape and I'm like, why are we still going? Why is the movie still going? They escaped. I thought it was just what the movie was about.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
read some of my notes. Dialogue is cheesy, but I feel like the tone is allowing for it so far. So many characters. I'm still not invested. Please get interesting, I hope.
Yeah,
The barbed
the
wire scene at an hour and a half is well put together.
The Germans were just
yeah.
like they weren't even like really that bad. They weren't even really that bad.
They got pretty bad right at the end when they like just killed 50 of them for no reason.
Yeah, right at the end they got bad, but for the
That's-
whole movie they were just like bad. They're just like
I
guys.
was actually surprised
They're
as to
kinda
why
mean.
they weren't just killing the prisoners of war the second that they tried to escape.
I think like
all of these prisoners have like made multiple attempts at escape before, but this is like like one of them made 18 escape attempts, but it's like, oh no, we have been at this prison that's like you can't escape from it.
And they do like a really basic strategy to escape.
Well,
and the thing is, this happened. Like, this is real
Unfortunately,
life.
yeah, this is real life. Unfortunately, the movie is called The Great Escape, so I think they're going to make The Great Escape.
also it
It's like
wasn't that great.
mediocre.
Only 3 guys actually got away. Only 3 guys actually got away.
You'd think there would be a giant like barbed wire fence thing coming down of all. Of them,
Like,
right?
it didn't look that hard to escape from it.
Is this
They
the
dug a
movie
big
you were
hole.
talking about that
They
had,
dug
like, the motorcycle stunt thing.
Oh my god, that annoyed me because like that's like one of the
I
most
don't remember that
iconic
being
like
in there.
it's like one of the like it was one of the most iconic stunts in movie history. One of those iconic moments. Like I've seen it referenced in Chicken Run of all things, and the fucking Simpsons, all that shit. And it's like it happened and it didn't even register to me. Like I
It's
didn't
also
even
like,
like
oh, I guess I just
issue
missed it.
of like random.
I guess I
stuff,
just missed
like,
it.
referencing random things like beforehand. Like if you see like Free Guy before you see Captain America, then
Yeah. Oh my god, this is a Free Guy reference in Captain America. Oh my god.
I got it. I got to also bring up. I gave it the highest score.
You did.
The thing
You
is,
feel like you overrated it? Don't tell me you feel like you
yeah,
overrated it.
probably.
Oh,
Probably
I
I
didn't
give
want you to think that. I didn't want you to think that, man. I feel bad.
Ben.
But no, I stand by it.
You
I
gotta stand by
I
it,
think
to be fair.
I stand by it. I'm going to stand by it. It's a very
'Cause I
it's a very dad
like
core
we-
movie.
I felt like
But-
me and Brayden kind of bullied you into
Grandpa
like rating Fitzcarraldo like worse because
I'm
we
not-
did like
I'm
him.
not- I'm not gonna lower it for the sole reason that number one,
I just remembered Fitzgerald.
Uh, That's still the worst movie I've suggested. That's still the worst movie I've.
Yeah, it is.
I was about
But-
to recommend Knock Knock for you guys to watch.
Yeah, I would have rather watched Knock Knock, honestly,
No,
than
it's
The Great Escape.
I couldn't do it again. It's so bad. Well, we can.
I'll
You,
watch
can
it on my
you,
own
can talk,
time.
you guys can talk about Ice Cream Man when it comes out
I
next.
mean, we can recommend bad movies for the pod. There's no rule against it. In fact,
Hey,
actually, it's almost encouraged
Ultraviolet.
sometimes.
I recommend Ultraviolet, yeah.
God, that movie.
Yeah, Alex rolling his
So
eyes.
I can just sort of read my Letterboxd review, to be honest, because it sums up anything I think is really a
What
merit.
did I put for my stupid?
Great character work at times, but the ensemble cast is too large, and ultimately the movie loses itself in its absurdly long runtime. I don't care about I can't care about the characters if there's 40 of them. Well directed and well acted, nevertheless, because I do think that most of the performances in this movie are good. I think the direction of the movie is good. I don't think that I remember a single character's name. And that's okay, because that happened
Yeah.
with I had to look up Under the Silver Lake. I don't remember that his name was Sam. Like that just happens sometimes. But like when you're spending 3 hours with characters, you really should know their names. And I can remember their
it's not-
faces. I can remember their
It wasn't about
personality
it wasn't about the names for me. I can't even remember their personality traits. Like they were like all interchangeable for me. I just remember like that one guy had a really bad accent, like a really stupid accent.
Was
what
Was
I
it the
remember.
guy who was scared and claustrophobic?
I
He had dark hair.
I don't know, man. I actually just don't know.
I think that's who you're referring to, because unless you're referring to
Oh,
Ives, but Ives dies.
I'll look it up.
So.
Hold on.
But like, we all kind of have a range of opinions in this movie, but yet we seem to be coming to a consensus that it is too long, which I just think is ultimately the problem. Like, if
The
there's one
Tunnel
problem, it's just
King.
that. Yeah,
The
it's
Tunnel King. That guy had
yeah.
a horrible accent.
Yeah, it's that. It's the guy who's claustrophobic, which was kind of neat. To,
Why
like,
the
see.
fuck is he the Tunnel King, bro?
Well, because he like just breathes through it. Honestly, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it was cool.
That's so stupid.
Like I thought it was cool when I watched it, but I don't know.
I don't know. This is like the worst kind of like classic like movie. It's just like
Yeah.
it was good when like no movies existed.
It was
It's
also
good
60,
for, like,
it was
when it-
63. Like it wasn't like it's not a very
It's like all the good movies in the 60s are there, but then this is kind of like in between like the really good ones and the forgotten ones, so it's just kind of like there.
I
It's
think
like
it just remembered because it was just like a success like commercially. I think.
maybe.
I
It was
don't know,
because
maybe there
it
was,
was
like,
because at
with-
that time people just wanted to see movies that were really fucking long for no reason.
And maybe like with like the Hays Code, maybe there was like issues with like the political messaging. Maybe I don't know. Who knows?
What
but
political?
I don't know.
Like the movie's political in the way that every film
No,
is
it-
political.
yeah,
but
but
like,
Could
I don't
have
really
it could have
like-
been neutered, is what Alex is saying. Like the Hays Code could
Yeah,
have neutered
because
it.
it's like just Hays Code is like they had like everything was just you couldn't make a movie about anything.
It's true, but like I don't really know what we would be. I don't know what
Like, in the way-
message they could have had.
In the way that like Dogma by Kevin Smith like got death threats by like religious people. Like I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't have a broad enough message that I can relate to, at least. So I'm
Message
gonna
is that people deserve to be free.
sure.
And also, I'm just saying,
Christmas.
I will bring this up just because it is kind of dumb. We can't execute the big guy who we think is planning all these business escapes because we don't have enough evidence, and they kill him at the end of the movie. Anyway,
Yeah.
Well, the tourists gave up because also they were getting more desperate as the war went on. But like, I just don't like. Like people are saying now we're running out of material about World War II, but this kind of proves that maybe we're running out of material about World War II in the 60s.
Back
Because
then, yeah.
I don't know why this was made into a movie. Like, it's just not that interesting. And also, like, we are running out
We've
of
had
World
better
War II
Prison Escape
movies. Please
movies.
stop making
Uh,
World War II movies. I'm so tired of it.
all right.
Like, it's
let's
enough.
just. I think
don't
we're
like
also running out of material. I think we're also running out of material to talk about this movie. So let's move on to
Sure.
the next one.
We got one more.
I gave it the highest. Shoot me, I guess. I gave it an 8 out of 10. So
Oh, wow.
I will go next because I gave it a 6 out of 10. Yeah.
Alex, you want to go next?
Yeah, 4 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, because I assumed that you had it higher than me. I gave it a 3 out of 10. I just did not like it at all.
Wow,
But
okay.
I should not
have,
have
fun,
experience.
have fun with that math, Gustavo. But the average is
Diminishing ret-
4.2, which is fucking ridiculous. It also is
I
in
don't
the
understand.
Letterboxd. It's in the Letterboxd
I
top
don't.
500.
I don't fucking get it. I
It's
don't get it.
Gustavo, it's like Fitzcarraldo all over again. Except I liked it.
Yeah,
a
it's
little
just
bit
like
more.
higher
people
score than-
are just told that they have to like it and it's a classic. That's why. Like people are told they have to like it. They're told that it's a classic. They're told that it's influential. I don't fucking see what it influenced. I don't see why it's a classic. It's just that one motorcycle stunt that is super fucking underwhelming. That's
It
like the
is.
only. That's the only.
I didn't
influence.
remember it until you mentioned
Exactly.
that happened.
It didn't register with me. I thought I
Like,
missed it.
And Hot Rod is more memorable to me,
Yeah, like.
and I watched that recently.
All right, I'm sorry, Ben. I know you
Sorry,
really
Ben.
liked it.
All right. Let's
Last
just
picture show.
talk about it. The last picture show
Yeah,
was
the movie was great.
not what I expected. Honestly, I would
That was
thought
not either
Yeah,
for me.
I am because when I hear that title, I did not read the synopsis before I watched it. I'll start with that. I had heard nothing about it. I really thought it'd be more about movies. That's not me complaining because I was happy with the movie that it was, but like with that title,
Well, it
kind
kind
of
of
go.
was.
It was like a
Would
bit
agree.
to a degree, but it wasn't like the cinema was the main set piece of the movie.
It was an important one. But
Well,
yeah,
there was a lot.
I thought this movie was great. I've been meaning to see this for a while, and I'm happy to say that I really enjoyed it.
I
I'm
also
happy
thought it was.
You're happy to say that.
I thought it was. I thought it was also great. I watched
Yeah.
this when I was really sick, and
Oh,
I
no.
did watch it arguably a few weeks ago. So I'm definitely a little bit. I don't
When did
remember
I-
everything about the movie, and I was also really sick. But I just
Oh,
it really.
borderline a
brought-
month
Sick
ago.
movies are
It
kind
brought
of
me
different
happiness at a
experience.
time where I was feeling
That's
very
good.
sad.
Which is
and
weird because it's really depressing.
It is a depressing
Yeah,
movie.
there's so much.
Yeah,
There's so much like
it is.
crazy shit just happening in that movie that just happens.
Like
and just
kind of
kind of move on.
nihilistic in some ways.
Like
like
guy gets
Sure.
hit by a car. People keep getting beat up.
Yeah,
Right,
it's one, of
just
the,
like
it's,
all-
it's one of the most like
Bible.
miserable
Got it.
coming of age movies I think I've ever seen.
Well, they're living in the
starts
middle of
cute,
bumfuck
too, like, in
nowhere.
the theater. Yeah, it starts out really cute too, with like both of the couples like in the theater. I'm like, oh, where's this gonna go? And then it's like, oh, the guy gets
And
in a
the-
fight and gets like the glass bottle shattered in his eye.
God, and I
And he's
remember
wearing an eye patch.
I remember too when they're like in the car and they're gonna have sex, and then they're just kind of like, "No, let's just break up instead," which I think is like hilarious because it's just like it just sets the tone for like how this movie's
Which-
really gonna feel the whole time. Like it's not
for
a
watching
romantic
this-
movie.
For watching this after Great Escape, where it was plagued by the Hays Code, this is a nice change of pace to watch a 70s.
Yeah, it was the 'cause it
Now
was
it's
the new
bombarded
Hollywood.
by the MPA restrictions.
Yeah,
Which aren't as bad, but they're still pretty bad.
yeah. I'm surprised the MPA was fine with the skinny dipping scene.
With the what?
Yeah, the skinny dipping scene.
I mean, there was like still nudity and stuff in the 70s. It was just like either like immediate.
But like,
You could maybe have to
there's a
fight for
kid
bar.
there.
Yeah,
There's
there
a
was.
kid
I don't know,
there.
It was maybe if it was like a Canadian or UK production, there wouldn't be, but
Yeah.
like it's like normal Hollywood stuff. So never seen it.
Maybe it just flew past the radar. I don't know.
Maybe he lied. It was the 70s.
Oh, no, that
kid just
The kid just looks really young. He's actually
Yeah, I
32.
I mean, is that not like out of the
Um,
question? You probably just lied.
I mean, Lawrence
Before the
Fishburne
Safdies
lied
were
about his
able to do
age on Apocalypse Now. He lied about his age.
yeah. Apocalypse Now, Last Picture
He's
Show
like
later.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like how old? I don't know. Some of those kids' age, like in the movie Kids, were probably a little, like probably just right. I don't know. Those are a little questions.
I don't know if I'll ever see kids in my life.
It's a good movie.
Don't ask Brayden that question.
Not funny anymore.
Why am I laughing then, bro?
Anymore.
Oh, right. I forgot that there was a relationship in this movie that is not just even problematic, it is illegal, kind of.
Well, no. Because he was 18, no?
Which one was this?
Oh yeah, wait, he was 18.
The main
Never mind.
dude and Cloris
Older
Leachman.
woman?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, she's like 40 something, and he's.
Oh,
I guess
That
he's
doesn't count. That doesn't count.
yeah, that shit is not illegal, bro. Like,
It's my bad. I thought he was 17.
yeah, Sonny,
Yeah, but
Sonny
if it's like
Crawford,
if it's like
and
cool,
Ruth
that's all
Popper.
right. If it's cool, that's all right. You know, like if
She was
you're
also
like
like
an
hot.
you're like
so
you're like an Aaron, if you're an Aaron Taylor Johnson method, then you're
True. If it's a woman doing it to a man, it doesn't count. That's true.
yeah, she was like also.
I mean,
like,
isn't that the whole plot of That's My Boy?
no. God,
yes, it is. It is exactly the plot.
Okay.
There's a lot that happens in that movie. There's also incest.
Yes,
There is also
Ooh,
incest.
Let's watch it.
they
You know-
they more so denounce that though. At the end, they more so say that that's bad.
What can you do?
Anyways.
This
It's such a good movie. There are parts that dragged and felt a bit slow to me, and I thought that some of like the characters, like I really liked, I really liked the exploration of like the male characters and how they acted and like kind of their view, like the film's like look on masculinity and stuff. And I
Yeah.
think that there are like the female characters in this film. There are like they are good, but like I think there are a couple that just kind of like I get it's maybe supposed to be a bit of like a satire about like 50s and all that. Like I didn't realize it was the 50s until halfway.
Yeah,
through
it was
the
a
movie,
period
actually.
piece.
Yeah, so I didn't realize that. But so I guess maybe that could make sense. But like yeah.
Yeah. Also, like.
That's why Brayden hated it because he doesn't like period pieces.
Okay, bro. Like, what are we doing? Also,
Well, that's why you didn't like Poor Things.
Is that
Sorry.
the actual reason why I didn't like?
It's
Poor
one of the
Things?
reasons. It's one.
my,
of the
my roommate.
reasons that-
Sorry, my roommate just walked in.
I found that. funny,
No,
to
you're
be
good, bro.
honest.
You're good, bro. Yeah, you're good.
I missed the last part of what Alex said. So
Brayden, you should watch Dogtooth if you didn't like it.
But I might actually
you know,
enjoy it. So.
You know what movie you should watch, Brayden? You should watch Jean Dielman.
Okay.
I really love the acting. I
No,
really
the
love
acting was-
performances
yeah.
were great.
Yeah.
Me when I go on a road trip with my friends and they come back and the guy who owns the pool house is fucking dead. Ah shit.
Yeah, that's Sam the Lion character. That guy was. I love that
And then you
guy.
come back sick from because you like what they like went to Mexico and they both like came back like a stomachache or something.
Yeah, they both come back.
over.
Or hungover or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Also,
We
there's-
should all drive when we're hungover. I think.
I think it's really funny. Like if you look at the cast of this movie,
Okay.
the one
I am.
like Jeff Bridges was the most successful out of the people in that movie. I
Yeah,
think.
Jeff Bridges in this
This was in
movie.
this movie. What?
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Dwayne.
He's Dwayne.
Oh my god,
It's
You
just
didn't know
really
that?
young.
it was great.
You didn't notice that?
The Dwayne to the dude pipeline is real.
Yeah. It's just like it's just like
Oh, that's great.
an old
Yeah.
movie, so he's like really like young. Like he doesn't have
It's
like the beard. He doesn't have the goatee. He doesn't have the voice yet. It's not
really
fully
like
there
him
yet.
in Tron Aries.
It's
You like
it's pre my parents being born, so that means the movie's super freaking old, and it means that Jeff
And
Bridges.
It's
Oh yeah, Sam.
but it is post my parents being born. So
God damn.
Bro, how old are your parents? Like what?
my dad's 59. So
Damn.
I didn't realize
Damn.
that it was since I didn't realize that it was like a 50s period piece at first. I was literally thinking in my head like, oh, why are all the characters talking like they're in a 50s period piece? Like I was thinking that in my head, I just didn't realize it.
it's fucking Pleasantville, man.
Yeah, like the way that they're like talking about like the girls they're all hanging out with. I'm like, why does this feel like a 50s period piece? But then it's like it says like I think it was when the car like passed by and it said like class of 52 or whatever. And I think they say something about like the Korean War. So then it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
They mentioned it.
Okay, but the real question is, what movie's better, this or the monkey?
What?
Why the monkey? So, like why the monkey of all
Why
movies?
that movie?
What do these two
I-
movies
I-
have in common?
There's
I
a scene in
I
this
went on the
movie-
train to watch that movie for its early access in Boston
Was it
because
worth it?
Finley thought that the name and title was funny.
Was
It was
worth
so I hated it so much.
That's precisely why I brought it up, is because I know how much you hate it,
Wasn't
Gustavo.
I don't like
Terrible,
Oz
like,
Perkins
it
at
was
all.
great.
I don't like him at all. And
You
I've
don't
only
like
seen
Oz
2 movies of
Perkins?
his. I don't like Oz
There's-
Perkins.
There's a scene
How's bad
where I
Perkins?
think they like have sex in a pool table because I wrote in my review
Oh, you like that
specifically
scene?
that I really like that scene and I really wanted
it
to have sex
wasn't.
in a
Yeah,
pool
fair
table.
enough.
It wasn't really like having sex.
that's-
It was like
That's what you wrote down. That's what you wrote down, Brayden. Man,
Like
I wish that was me.
her dad's like, or no, her mom's like mistress. Well, he's a guy. I don't know, but
Brayden, if you liked that scene, you should
Mister-
watch History of Violence, the scene on the stairs, or a Videodrome.
I love
Like
Videodrome.
Relevant, or whatever. What
I
was
watched
that?
Videodrome.
we did
Oh, I love that
Videodrome on the
movie.
podcast.
I've been
Oh, that movie's awesome.
I've been recommending Videodrome to people. I think they don't talk to me anymore, but
That's great.
you know.
Yeah.
That's every Cronenberg movie.
No,
Yeah,
that's not
whenever
true.
someone
I
watches
lied.
Oldboy
But who
because of me-
cares?
Whenever someone watches Old Boy because of me, then they're like, "Yeah, I'm not taking movie recommendations."
We
from you
almost watched
anymore."
Old Boy. We would have watched like half of Old Boy tonight. Instead,
really?
we
Yeah.
watched a quarter of Parasite.
And then they had to
And then
leave.
promptly all left. We
The
all
one,
left.
the one time that the Oscars recognized Korea.
The one time, literally the only
Or,
time.
sorry,
their entire-
there was one other time with K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh yeah. That's their career representation. What else has Peter Bogdanovich made? Because he actually was
he was
like
the
he was a
director.
critic. He was a film critic before
Oh, interesting.
he was
Paper
a director.
Paper Moon
Oh, like Ralph the
is
Movie
the
Maker.
Oh, yeah.
next
Moon.
most popular movie.
Yeah.
What's up,
Paper
Doc? What's up, Doc?
Meh.
Ah,
Sam
Remember
likes
Big
Targets.
Chungus?
Sam really likes Targets. I haven't seen it yet.
Maybe.
I want to watch Paper Moon. That looks.
Peter Bogdanovich is dead, actually. Yeah.
yeah, he
That
died.
makes sense.
That is
It
cool,
was
yeah.
made in '71.
You know who's still alive though?
John
The
Waters.
yeah,
True.
not David Lynch though. Whoop.
Oof. Yeah, that was sad.
We really let Sean Levy outlive David Lynch.
Okay, bro. Sean Levy's just like super. Sean Levy's just not even in the same age range as David Lynch.
God, give us back David Lynch. We'll give you Sean Levy.
Yeah. What's his
And
name?
we'll let
Mel
David
Brooks.
Lynch
He's
now
getting old.
continue post-production work on Star Wars Starfighter.
Can we get Mel
Everything
Brooks to
comes full
pump out a
circle.
Star Wars sequel before he leaves?
Yeah, exactly.
Also,
Before he leaves,
like
like he's just
100.
going to a different.
Sam also loves this movie, Last Picture Show.
Gave
It's
it
one
a
of his
5
favorite
star,
movies.
by the way.
Yeah,
because-
I
adores this movie.
get that. I just think that there's a couple issues where it like drags a bit. but,
It's like it's kind of a vibes movie.
Actually,
It's kind of a
no,
yeah,
vibes
it is.
movie.
It's kind of Linklater-esque. I assume that he probably got inspiration.
Yeah, well,
From this.
Dazed and Confused is set when this movie was filmed. So
yeah.
so.
That was really
Linklater actually does
intentional.
just make movies that are just like vibes. Like you just kind of have to watch it in a like it's a vibe. Like it's either you're in the vibe or you're
Have
not.
you guys watched Slacker? That movie's good.
No.
No, I've only seen
The
the
movie
Before
that inspired
trilogy.
The great director,
Blue Moon,
of
Hitman.
Tusk, Kevin Smith. And
what?
Yoko.
Okay,
I want Brayden to watch Tusk so bad.
Watch it.
it's on Netflix. It's on
Okay.
Netflix.
Kevin Smith has a weird thing. He thinks that one Canadian joke is really funny, where they just say words weirdly. I
Yeah.
think he just uses that joke way too much. The movie Yoga Hosers with his daughter and Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose Depp. They just literally the whole movie is that they play Canadians and they just talk that way the whole movie, and it's so bad.
It sounds great, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we
it
have
was awesome.
officially
We're talking about.
pivoted away from the Last Picture Show. I don't know if you guys have any more thoughts on the movie, especially Alex, because
I
he
mean,
literally wrote
hands
down
up.
notes.
Let me double check. No, I still have my notes on The Great Escape. Oh, there's a scene where one of the characters, like one of the female characters, sorry, I forget her name, but she has like a cat on her bed, and she just goes, she just goes with the cat, and it's like she just like assaults her cat. I'm like, that's mean. Why?
I think that was Sybil Shepherd's character.
Yeah, I think we're genuinely. I'm removing a star for that. I forgot about animal abuse. Yeah, I can't. Vote with that.
We do not tolerate animal abuse on the Reelest podcast.
Absolutely.
No,
not.
it's just
Oh,
something
we should,
I pointed
we
out.
should watch a Gaspar Noé movie then, if we don't tolerate animal abuse.
No, Lars von
he-
Trier.
Didn't
Lars von Trier more so.
Lars von Trier
Yeah,
is more
yeah.
person abuse,
I
like
love
abusing
Lars
people.
von
Yeah.
Trier.
Well, the
which is
donkey
really
also
funny.
in one of
Which
the
is really
Mandalorian
funny.
Mandalay.
It's my goat.
And also Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, Brayden actually does love Lars von Trier,
I
though.
love Lars.
I love. I don't know. There's like he has some stinkers, but I do really like the ones that are great are really good.
Did we have like a whole lot? We had a
4
bunch like
movies? We had a
we had like a
Lars
large
von Trier
country.
episode.
Yeah,
Also, that Jack Bill is so cringe.
it was
like,
really. It was like
I kind of hate that movie.
it was like
That movie's good.
but
Nah,
all right.
maybe I need to
I think
rewatch it. But
we have gotten off topic. Let's give our scores for last picture show.
yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say about it. 8 out of 10. High
8 out of
8 out of 10. It's good. High 8.
What does that even mean? What does a high 8 out of 10 mean? Like it's an 8 out of 10. That doesn't mean
Like,
it's an 8
like
out
we're
of 10.
Fantano, bro. It's like we're Fantano.
Peter high 8. Peter 5
Yeah,
8.
decent to strong 8.
Yeah.
Closer to a
I'll
9.
put a light 8 on this one. And the average is a 4.2.
I'm feeling a medium rare 8. Okay.
It's in the Letterboxd Top 500, by the way, which I didn't realize, but it's number
Cool.
314. Cool.
Hi.
Well, I don't see crust in there, so obviously it's not real.
Yeah.
Don't
try
probably
getting
not
a
a
crust
lot
in
of
there.
magic.
That's the critics. That's the critics.
Well, this is probably the longest episode we've ever recorded. I haven't checked that for sure, but
Yeah, this is what happens when we actually like talk about the movies.
yeah, next time we're
We still got off topic. We
we're gonna do random
We
bits.
got off
instead
topic, but
next
we also
time.
did like talk about the movies.
Yeah.
Make sure to support Alex in his film endeavors, and if you don't, we're going to find you.
We're going to link Alex's YouTube channel in the description. You
Oh
are.
wait, Loki, I am, but like I need
You
this channel,
upload
so
videos.
I don't want
do
you
an
to
assembly
pull my
channel.
finger.
And we'll see you guys in the next Realist podcast in 3 months. All right, like, subscribe, comment down below. Bye, everybody.
Bye.